channel. So today I decided to do a kind of another fall look, but this time it is kind of khaki and olive inspired, that kind of fall colour scheme. There's lots of glitter, it's rounded, it's super easy, and I think you could pair it with kind of any sort of lip, maybe even dark, but you know me, I love a good nude, but I did go for kind of like a warm peachy nude to kind of complement the green, so I hope you guys liked this look. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I know I'll get questions on this, but the t-shirt I'm wearing is from Bershka, the necklace I'm wearing is Windsor Store, and this gold one here is actually my kind of Libra star sign, but it's in like a constellations, so like that's what it looks like as a star thing, if that makes sense. I think that's what the purpose of this one is anyway. It's from Wanderlust, and they do kind of every star sign, and it's super cute. I'm really into that kind of thing. But yeah, they have like a little pop-up store in Topshop at the moment that will go by November the 12th, so definitely check them out. Yeah, so if you like the look of this olive glittery rounded smoky eye type thing, please keep watching. Okay, so I know I want this to kind of be like a rounded eye, and normally that would mean I would do all my skin first, but because I'm going to be using glitters and stuff, I think I want to go ahead and do my eyes first. So I am going to go ahead and prime my eyes. So the trick to doing that, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan, because this is going to kind of match the colour of my skin. I'm going to take this all around my eye, like quite low, so then when I do go ahead and do my foundation or anything like that, just in case, I can always wipe it away, or I can just not go all the way up to my eye and ruin the kind of round effect. I'm just going to brush that on and go underneath as well, and then just blend that all around. Then you're going to want to go ahead and set that in place with like a flesh toned eyeshadow or a powder, just so none of the eyeshadows kind of cling to the wetness of the primer or concealer that you've used. And I'm also just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, and for that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Soft Brown and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen in Light. So what I like to do is fill the main kind of body of the brow in with the pencil, and then this pen's really good just to kind of like feather through and just get any of the kind of other bits that I didn't get, and just sharpen and clean everything up. Okay, so mainly on the eyes, we are going to take the Natasha Denona Star Palette. I've not used this in a tutorial yet, and I thought it was perfect, especially, hold on, this side. It's got such gorgeous warm and olivey tones. So we're going to start off using this shade here as our initial transition colour. So we're just going to buff that into our crease and build up as much colour intensity as you want. This is just, like I said, a transition colour, so you don't want it to be too intense. It's just going to help blend all the other colours together. Then we're going to take this brown colour here as a colour to just further deepen up the crease. This brown definitely has kind of like, it's almost like a greeny brown, so it's perfect for the kind of a transition colour for this look. Now I'm going to use a few products on the lid. Feel free to use as little, or you don't have to take these steps. But I'm going to take this colour from the Natasha Denona palette on my finger and just run that over as a base, but then we are going to go in with a pigment on top. I find her eyeshadows apply better with a finger. And then just on the inner corner bits, I'm going to use a brush to get really precise. You can see why we did our eyes first and not skin, because there's a little bit of fallout, but that's fine. But like I said, now I'm going to take this pigment. This is from Alexa Pasico Cosmetics, and it is one of her HD pigments in the colour Regal. I'm obsessed. She is this gorgeous, gorgeous girl on Instagram, and she's come out with all her own products, and she kindly gifted them to me, so I'm super excited to try. I've used a few of her pigments previously, not in a tutorial or anything, but I'm really impressed with them. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this one on a flat brush and just press that on top of the eyeshadow. I just did this to kind of intensify the base colour before we go in with glitter. For glitter, I'm going to mix two together. This is the Supernova like sparkler, I think, from Makeup Geek. Then this is from Makeup Forever. It is the bronze one in, it's called number 5, Rue La Boitelle, or something like that, but I'll leave it listed down below. And I'm just gonna put these, or like dispense these into a little petri dish and mix them together, and then go in with them on top. As a base on my eye, I'm going to take a little bit of the MAC Mixing Medium, the eyeliner version, just put a bit on the back of my hand. Then just taking a concealer brush, I'm just going to place that on my lid where I want the glitter to go. So I'm just going to kind of tap it on because I don't want to move any of the lid colour. Just a really thin coat, and then go into my little glitter mixture that I've made, and then just press it on the top. Just kind of pressing it on. I'm obsessed. Then I'm just going to go back in with my little fluffy brush and just kind of brush around the edges. Then dipping back into the Natasha Denona palette, I'm going to mix this brown and this brown together, just in the outer part of the crease to blend everything together. And you always want to go back in with your initial fluffy brush and make sure everything is blended together. Then for inner corner highlight, I have been loving the No Money No Honey pigment from the Balm, because it's a really gorgeous kind of like champagne colour, so I think it really complements like green and warm tones. I'm just going to take down a little pencil brush. Oh god, first of all I'm actually going to use a powder brush and just lightly brush away the fallout underneath our eyes. And then, yeah, going in with this champagne colour, just on the inner corner. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara, and then for lashes I'm going to take the Goddess lashes from Tarte Cosmetics, as they are so gorgeous. They're like a perfect rounded flare, so I think they're going to really complement this look. This is what the eyes look like with the lashes on. As you can see, I thought they were perfect for this look just because they're nothing too intense and they're nice and rounded, so you can still see what's going on the eyes. But now let's move on to the skin. So I'm just going to take a little wipe and just wipe away the kind of like fallout. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to moisturize using the strobe cream, and this is in the Peach Light edition. I literally forgot how much I love the strobe cream from MAC. It smells so good, and I just think foundation applies really nicely over the top of it, and it gives you a really good glow underneath. And then I saw that they come out with all these colours, so I thought I would try one, and I got the peach one, although I can't really see a massive like peach tint to my skin or anything, which is kind of good. But yeah, it was the same price, so I thought I would try something new. And then for primer, I'm just going to be super lazy and use MAC Fix Plus Spray. While the skin is still a tiny bit damp, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Warm Beige, just because it's quite a full coverage foundation. I think my skin would appreciate a bit of moisture with it too. So I'm just going to pump kind of like 2 lines across my skin, and then just buff that in, kind of like in a stippling motion. And then this you can kind of blend up into the concealer that you've taken down, and then it looks all blended together. For concealer, I'm going to take the Sleek Cream Contour Kit in the shade Medium and take the lightest colour here and just place that in like the upside down triangle motion underneath my eyes to make it super bright. I'm just going to stipple that into my skin as well. This Morphe Gunmetal range I've been obsessed with at the moment. The brush I used for foundation was the G36, and this one is the G38. Little on the forehead as well. But I'm not a massive fan of having like a really bright forehead. And then just a little on the chin. Then you want to go ahead and set that all in place, and I'm going to use my RCMA No Colour powder to do that, just because this is like my absolute favourite powder for everything. Once you set it in place, Nothing's going anywhere. It is honestly the best. Okay, once we have set everything in place with powder, I'm going to go ahead and finish off underneath my eyes. Instead of taking one of the warm matte colours and running that along my lower lash line with a pencil brush like I probably normally would, I'm actually going to take the pigment that I used on my eyes and have like a really sparkly lower lash line. So I'm going to take this brush here. This is a Sigma Short Shader E20 brush, and take a bit of that pigment. So I'm going to take a bit of the pigment on that brush and then actually spray it with some Fix Plus so it doesn't all like fall down on my lower lash line or like just on my under eye area, so it has a little bit of adhesivity to it. I can never say that word. So I'm just going to press this into my lower lash line. Like so, and then I am actually going to take a pencil brush and the initial transition colour and just run that just underneath where we put that, so it has a bit of kind of like gradient to it. Then I'm going to take this pencil from NARS. It is their Larger Than Life pencil, and it's called Rue de Rivoli or something like that. It's spelled there. Then I just went ahead and did the same on the other eye and applied bottom lash mascara. So these are the finished eyes done. I'm obsessed with this glitter, especially with this time of year, and the colour scheme. This would look so gorgeous if you have brown eyes as well. But now let's finish off the skin. So for bronzer, I am going to take the Bahama Mama bronzer from The Balm, and I'm just going to dust this all around my face using a duo fibre brush, just because I feel like this doesn't apply it so intensely. Ooh. For blusher, I'm going to take this one from Marc Jacobs. It is the Lines and Last Night blusher. It is such a gorgeous peachy colour, so I think it's perfect to kind of complement the green tones on the eyes. Then for highlight, I am taking from the new MAC Holiday collection. It is the Copper Face. I can't open it. The Copper Face Compact. I'm taking this highlighter here. It is Whisper of Gill. I'm sure you've obviously heard of it. Honestly, I don't know what I've done without it this whole time, but yes, I'm going to use that as my highlighter. Oh! Now for the lip, I think you're gonna hate me because it's a nude again, but I think there's so much going on the eyes that I think I don't want to draw any attention away from them. So for me, I personally would wear a nude with this, but I think maybe like a orangey toned brown would look really nice, or like a orangey red maybe, or even a pink. But for me, I really like kind of like a peachy nude with green. So I'm going to take this lip pencil from, it is from New Look, and it is in the number 17, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. Then for lipstick, I'm going to take this one from Makeup Forever. It is in the colour C104. Just a really gorgeous peachy nude colour. And then for gloss, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Lip Injections in the colour Milkshake, which is like a really peachy nude, and it's got kind of bits of gold glitter running through it, so I thought that would really tie everything together. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys like it. I never normally do kind of greeny olivey tones just because I've got blue eyes and I feel like bronzers and stuff suit them more, but because it's the autumn time, I really am into like the whole khaki and olive tone theme, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely leave future video requests in the comment section down below. For all the products I've used, I always list them in the description bar as well. Yes, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye guys!